solo, if I'm going out there at 4 a.m., 4:30, like literally I'm a little stressed out the night before I go to sleep. And you can ask my wife, I'm like stressed out because I know what's in the woods at night. But yet I put myself voluntarily in that scenario. So it's a very weird dichotomy of emotion.
Right. I mean, when I'm at Feldspar, I feel so comfortable because there's other people. It's all popular. They killed the bear. The bear. I'm like, there's nothing out here. I just hear the blowing wind of the trees. But.
Yeah. A fed bear is a dead bear. So keep track of your food, people. Stop being so irresponsible when you go out there with your food. Anyways, so I can tell just by talking to you, we've been talking about this for over 6 months now. You seem to have a lot more clarity on this. You obviously, the experience you gained from this attempt, unbelievable experience towards accomplishing the goal. Rocky didn't beat Apollo Creed in the first one. He beat him in Rocky 2. So, there is that. And I do think when you go into it the second time, which obviously you've already said that you're basically 24 hours removed from getting back to the mainland, and you're already planning your second attempt. So that's good. And I think that when you go into it, you really do need that, that Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, David Goggins, just killer mentality.
Yeah,
there is nothing to stop you. You'll die before you don't accomplish it. And I think, these types of tasks, you see Ryan Atkins, he's a world-class athlete.
25 FKTs, I think.
And it's just insane. These people, they have something different about them. And your planning is meticulous, more as I've watched your planning process. You kind of have that mad scientist quality to you. And I think that's very beneficial. And I think if you take that and you include that killer mentality of there is nothing to stop you, I can absolutely see
I did that,
you
and
doing
I
it.
came up with 3.5 days. But,
yes, but
now that
already
I understand
discussed,
right.
Yes, but we've also discussed, we've gone through where you went wrong.
It comes,
and that's kind of the mad scientist element of taking that information to apply to the next time. Is I know where I went wrong. You didn't go wrong necessarily with your planning, your route. You went wrong with the unknowns that you didn't know, but that now you do know. And, of course, food. We talked about food.
Yeah.
We talked about food. But I look forward to what's to come for you in this subject.
I know once I get past that crux on day one, I know one day I'm going to stand on Marshall again in that situation and be like, I'm going to smile. I'm going to look at that sign. I'm going to look at the sun and be like, I've got plenty of time left, and I'm going to send it to Feldspar. I'm going to feel great. And once I crest over Marcy, I'm going to be like, this is it. This is what, dreams feel like. And also, for the record, anyone listening to this that is planning on doing this and you are hearing my secrets, hike wisely, because, we're all trying to achieve the same thing. So just go easy on me,
There it is. Well, I look forward to hearing more about this. And when you do make the attempt, it will obviously be known to people. And then that attempt, we will have you back on here on the podcast. But that's the story. There you have it. I think that's a good place to end. We're almost 2 hours in here. That Jonathan Zaharek's unsupported FKT thru-hike attempt of the high peaks. Well, I appreciate Jonathan coming on the show once again here on the 46 of 46 podcast to talk all about his journey over the last few days. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, and that's all part of life. It's all about learning and moving forward. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the 46 of 46 podcast Summit Sessions. Please give the show a follow on Instagram and Facebook at 46 of 46 podcast. Remember to always leave no trace, do the rock walk, and if you carry it in, carry it out. See you on the trails, everybody. Pure ADK is an online community and lifestyle brand that creates Adirondack-inspired apparel and goods. They're all about sharing their adventures and creating quality products that are a reflection of the outdoor lifestyle and activities we love in the Adirondack Mountains. Whether born and raised an Adirondack native or a frequent vacationer, we all have a common bond, those feelings and memories that the Adirondacks evoke in us. As a bonus for listeners of the podcast, they're providing a 15% off discount. When shopping in their online store, use the promo code 46podcast to redeem the offer. PureAdirondack.com. Check it out. 46podcast. Pure ADK. Exploration unbound.